Today we're talking about pops of neon. It's everywhere. I can't tell you how in love with it I am, and that actually is saying a lot because I am a child who grew up in the 80s, and so I remember vividly walking down the halls of my junior high school, seeing people in every shade of neon and going way overboard with it, and it was pretty hideous. So now I'm seeing a reemergence of neon, and I love it. I love every single bit of it because you know why? It's just a little bit. People, you can't use a lot of neon. That is a fact. So there are so many ways to use neon, and I'm going to just talk about a few easy ways that I've learned to use neon, but the theme is just don't use too much. I got these elastic hair ties. I love them. They are just the right amount of neon. If you're wearing neutrals, like a white t-shirt and jeans, stick a neon hair tie in your hair. It'll just jazz up your look a little bit. Gift wrapping. I always use brown craft paper, and I like to use bright ribbon. So if you don't have any bright ribbon around, try using a fluorescent gift tag with maybe some baker's twine. It'll totally create an awesome look for your gift. When you're going to a friend's house and you want to bring a bouquet of flowers, think about wrapping the bottom with neon ribbon. It'll just be the most cute. It's a cute juxtaposition between something real fresh and something so chemically and artificial. It actually works. Jewelry. You can see my beaded necklace has just a little hint of neon. I made this. The beads are from Joann's. They're plastic, kind of like not so great beads, but if you put them with something that is a little bit nicer, like even just some metal beads in a silvery color, or some chunky wooden brown beads, it actually has a very nice effect, and you'll end up wearing it every single day. Beads. Wood goes really well with neon. Just keep it simple. Don't use a lot of colorful beads and then add in neon. It's just going to look kind of ugly. The exception to that is maybe really, really light, subtle pastel colors and then sticking in one or two neon yellow beads. That actually looks really good. Pastels go very nicely with neon, and I've posted a few pictures on my blog, so definitely check that out of ways that illustrate that combination. Other things you could do. Nail polish. I'm a big fan of nail polish, but I would never paint my nails in just this color. I would use this as an accent color, maybe for like a star on one of the nails or something just simple. It's good to have a little bottle of neon yellow nail polish. Let's see, crafting. I have an assortment of fabrics in neon yellow, green, pink, and this year I decided to make a pillow for myself for upcoming Mother's Day. I saw this on a blog, it said moms are special, so I decided to play around with a cursive, and I used my fluorescent pink fabric, and I just decided that was going to be my accent color. As you can see, I went with a very neutral beige linen fabric, and it really works. It works because the neon is not overboard, it's just a little hint of it, and this on my bed, which is a very simple slate gray, this works really nicely. Accessorizing. Other than jewelry, you can also accessorize with things like shoes or scarves. I have this scarf which has a little trim of peach color and then a neon pink, and I love this. This goes with like a shirt that I'm wearing right now, or just maybe a denim jacket. You want to wear something, you want to fancy it up a bit. Think about using a little hint of neon on a scarf. Kids, kids can get away with a lot more than we can, I think, and I went shopping yesterday for our upcoming trip next week to Jamaica, and I saw this dress and I thought my daughter could be my pop of neon. I can be in some very simple neutral outfit, and then she could be wearing this and she'll be my pop of neon. I love this dress, and I love how they have a little white button with neon orange thread. I mean, it's the little details that I think are so ridiculously fun to play around with. I also got her this skirt that has like neon pink, and then it's got this crazy cool printed top with just a very hint of the same type of neon to draw it in. I mean, it's so cute. So kids clothing, a lot of fun. When you're crafting with with neon colors, just use a little bit. Like for instance, when I was making my most recent doll, I decided to do pink cheeks, and I used neon pink, and it looks interesting. I mean, I'm not totally in love with the doll, but I really like how his face looks, mostly because of the neon cheeks. So another thing that I've done recently is I've played with spray paint, neon spray paint. I got fluorescent yellow at Michael's, and I spray painted the mirror above me. It used to be a kind of a really ugly gold color, and using neon yellow actually gave this mirror a totally new life. And now this is probably not the place I'm going to be putting it, but I probably will put it somewhere that it gets a lot of attention, somewhere where it's standing alone. And I must say, that piece, it's a vintage mirror, probably from maybe the 70s, and it is now completely given a new life with neon yellow spray paint. Similarly, I found this lamp at my thrift store, and I didn't like the brown color, so I quickly sprayed it. It needs another coat, as you can see, but this is going to be a really great lamp for my studio. I'm pretty excited to give it a new home. Hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Sweet and Sew. Please don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment. I would love to hear from you. Thanks again for joining us on Sweet and Sew, making life a little sweeter.